We haven't had a lot of snow in the mountains with this system rolling through with all the wind that we've had recently, but there on occasion have been a few snow showers, and we've seen that up at Crested Butte this afternoon. 33 degrees, a little bit of light snow falling right now. There's some wind up in the mountains. It's not nearly as strong as what we've had across the plains. Along I-25, wind speeds of 10 to 20 miles an hour are common, and we've had gusts between 30 and 40, which, yeah, is bad enough, but not as bad as what our neighbors farther east are contending with. It's cool. 45 at Mugabug Pest Control. You see the clouds beginning to develop over the mountains again. We're watching some clouds as well, as seen from Pueblo West, where it's now 53. The wind there is out of the north at 16 miles an hour. But again, the stronger wind has been farther east. The blowing dust has been a problem. You can't really see the sky conditions there from Los Animas because of the blowing dust. The wind right now is out of the north at 36 miles an hour. We've had some gusts between 50 and 60. Now, SkyCast suggests that through the evening hours, like yesterday, we'll have some very spotty, short-lived, light rain or snow showers. We're not expecting anything significant, and that should wind down overnight tonight. And by tomorrow morning, I think we're probably going to be a little bit clearer than what you're seeing here on SkyCast. It is going to be chilly because gradually tonight the wind will ratchet down some, and as the sky begins to clear out and there's an even cooler air mass settling in, I do think many of us will drop down to around or below freezing. So again, if you went ahead and started the whole garden thing, you're going to have to take some steps to protect what you have out there. Out across the higher terrain, we'll have teens and 20s in most cases. Tomorrow, we're still going to have some wind. I do think that we'll back it down a notch or two over what we've had out there today, but that's by no means meaning to suggest we won't have wind. We will. In fact, across the plains, we'll likely have some gusts around 40 miles an hour. And we may have a buildup of clouds over the mountains, but SkyCast is a little less aggressive with that tomorrow, so I think we might see a little bit more of the sun tomorrow afternoon. Doesn't look to get much warmer, though. We'll still be in the 40s and 50s across the plains with 30s and 40s for the mountains and mountain valleys. I do think starting Thursday, we'll notice the wind drop off considerably. Now, Thursday doesn't look terribly warm, but we'll be in the mid-50s, and with a little less wind around, it should be a bit more tolerable. Come Friday, we're in the upper 60s, then we'll hit the 70s this weekend. Now, it is going to get windy again this weekend. At least we'll have the warmth around, but that may also mean that we'll have to be concerned about fire weather, and that's something else we'll be tracking the next few days. A little cooler early next week. By Tuesday, we could fall back into the 60s. Pueblo, I do think you're going to hover in the 50s again tomorrow, then we'll get you into the lower 60s Thursday, 70s on Friday, 80s this weekend. Overnight lows should come back up into the 40s, and so it's obviously going to get a whole bunch warmer here as we approach the weekend. So good timing in that regard. We're not expecting any significant rain or snow over the next 7 days. Not a lot of difference between Pueblo and Canyon City over this next 7-day forecast cycle. Maybe a little better chance for a sprinkle tomorrow for you in Canyon City. Otherwise, a gradual warming through the end of the week with a decrease in the wind Thursday and Friday. That'll pick up again this weekend with highs in the 80s Saturday and Sunday, and we'll cool off probably into the 70s on Monday and maybe a little further on Tuesday. Teller County will have a hard time getting out of the 30s again tomorrow, and 40s on Thursday, 50s Friday, 60s this weekend. So we're finally going to start to stair-step things up a little bit after tomorrow, and hopefully the wind will, sort of in the same fashion, stair-step the other way and start coming down a little bit and give us a break here through the end of the week.
That would be nice, but boy, the weekend ahead looks great.
It does, but I do think it's going to be windy at times.
All right, thank you, Marty.
You're welcome.